Hello everyone, back again playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Link Evolution on the Switch. And I'm trying to show off how I play a Darklord deck with Valhalla King, or what's it called, Valhalla Land of the Fallen or something like that. Hall of the Fallen. And the Danger Supporter. So basically, Valhalla Hall of the Fallen is a continuous spell card. It says once per turn you can special summon a fairy monster from your hand. You must control no monsters to activate and resolve this effect. So that basically gets your normal summonable Darklords on the board. So most of the time you're just trying to go like first turn Vanity's Fiend, maybe some back row interruption. So this is kind of a wonky hand here, but it looks like I can go Valhalla, and then I can... Oh, that's the summon from Grave. That's not the Searcher. Okay, so I guess we'll go Valhalla here. Debatably, I probably should have went Graceful Charity and then popped... Oh no, this pops the... I'm not worried about the monster. If that would have been Thunderbird, maybe you go Graceful, draw your cards, and then hopefully discard like the Thunderbird if you had it to pop back row in case it was like an MST. Because theoretically that really hurts me if... So, drew into Valhalla, Nessie. We're getting rid of the Nessie. Theoretically, you probably get rid of this, or you want to put a danger... But you can summon this guy for free, so we don't need to put him in the grave. You could get rid of Valhalla. You could get rid of the Bigfoot. I say you get rid of Valhalla, because the Bigfoot you can discard off of any number of other things. So we got a summonable card now in the grave. It's looking pretty good so far. You got Valhalla. Bring out your Nastin. 2600. This one you can discard 2 Darklord cards and special summon it from your hand. And quick effect, which means during either player's turn, basically almost at any time, you can pay 1,000 to target a Darklord, spell or trap in the grave, and apply that target's effect, then shuffle the target into the deck, and it's once per turn per Nastin, and you can only special summon 1 Nastin per turn, which is fine. It's cool. So, we're good there. If we get into another Darklord, we've got a Reborn. We got some danger plays here to mess around with. Might as well set the warning so we don't get rid of it. Let's go Bigfoot here. Could have went Graceful Charity. It's whatever. I'm not going for like an OTK right now. But theoretically, if I get both these on the board, I could OTK with Numeron Dragon, 97 and Numeron Dragon. Let's go... I really want to pop his back row, so I want to get the Thunderbird and Grave. Okay, now we got a Searcher off Banishment. So now we can Banishment and kind of see what we can do from there. The Banishment, you can go for like a level 6. Because I only have 1 Darklord. I think all of them take 2 Darklords to special summon themselves from hand. Yeah. I don't have any discards inherently except for the Thunderbird, so you could put any of these in grave theoretically, but you're not guaranteed, so I'm trying to be kind of safe here. I really like this guy. Amdusk. It's a level 6, 1828 defense. You can discard this card and a Darklord card to target a Darklord in the grave and add it to hand, so I could do that. But the only things I have are spells and traps. So I could add another card off Banishment. And then we can really start doing some plays. Because the 6, we don't really need that. So you're going to get another card here, which you're probably going to go for Yugioh. I'm thinking you go Yugioh here, says discard this card and a... Oh, that's the draw 2. That's fine. Oh, he can't summon itself. Okay, so that kind of sucks. Nastin, you can only summon once per turn. Superbia doesn't summon per turn. Ooh, no. You could still go Ixchel. Doesn't really hurt you to dig deeper into the deck off Ixchel. Because you could go Ixchel. So there's a lot of different possibilities. I'm not going to lie here with these situations, especially when you put the dangers in. Just kind of weigh your options on what you want to do most. Because I can normal summon this, so I kind of want to hold it. But this requires to get rid of another card and itself to draw 2, which I don't really need to draw 2. But I want to get him in the grave. So theoretically, I could just set the contact and then go for a Thunderbird, and then one of these 3 cards will go to grave. So I'm either going to get a pop or a card in the grave that I don't mind being in the grave. So that would be fine. Like if he has an MST, I'm going to get a little annoyed, but otherwise, it's perfectly fine. Let's go for the Thunderbird. Once again, if I get a Thunderbird on the board, then I can just OTK here. So, I mean, or if I get a level 8 Darklord, I don't think I have a Monster Reborn. So here's where you really try again. You go for that again, and you can get one of these in the grave, which is cool. Or you can Ixchel, draw 2 first, and then go. That's just kind of whatever. I'm going to just go with the Thunderbird first. Okay, so it's going to pop. Oh, you can only pop once a turn? Oh, I forgot about that. I guess only you can summon multiple per turn, you just can't pop multiple. See, that was my bad. So you might as well just go for the Ixchel effect. Discard both, draw 2. I don't know what you really would draw that you're going to really want. Bigfoot's pretty nice, though. So, I mean, there's weird, wonky levels on these, so you can get, like, you know, level 10s together, level 8s together. You got 9s, you got 6s, or you really only have 1 9 and 1 6 that I know of. I just like him a lot when I was really playing this, because he was my one tribute, so that's cool. You can go ahead and just bring out the Ixchel, he's bigger, and he gives you your plays, but he has to come out in defense. So, I mean, there's a lot of points you can stop this with. Called by the Grave, there's hand traps, floodgates, so, I mean, you just gotta watch that stuff. I mean, it can happen. Once again, we're gonna go for the Bigfoot. Okay, so now Bigfoot's gonna hit the board. Now if I draw, I could literally just go Phoenix, affect the Phoenix, pop this back row, and then attack for the OTK. It's just really that simple. As long as I have the cards for it. I got the Phoenix. Got Dragalubion. I got Numeron 38. We're good. Just basically win here. Right. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, man, I can't. I don't think I can because I have a Darklord. Okay, wait. I have to use this effect first. Bring back another Darklord and I can do it. I think. As long as I bring back the level 6. Yep, we're all good. We're all good here. Awesome. You just gotta kind of play with this and you get it. I mean, there you go. That's really all there is to it. So, Phoenix, you gotta get 2 different monsters. You just can't pick a Bigfoot. That's all that matters here. So you're going to pop that back row in case it was something important, like a Mirror Force, or, I mean, he has Shadow Spell, like Negate Attack. I mean, as long as it's not Wabaku or Threaten Roar or something, we're good. So you're going to discard, pop the back row. Oh no. That might be just, yeah. That probably keeps him alive for this turn. Oh, goodness. Because I can do, what? 9,000, so I can do... Oh, I was only going to do like 78 anyways. But I forced that out. And then I have options here for later. So I don't think Numeron Dragon is the play here. I think you just attack and then go for a negate on your opponent's turn. So see how it kind of like your plans change depending on what you draw, and you go in with an idea and you have a bunch of backup plays. That's pretty much how I play in general, because you're going to have different cards and such. Even if he was an attack, he would have been something. Even maybe Boral Sword, but I don't ever play stuff like that really in here. So, you want the monster negate, or do you want a backer negate, or a spell negate? I'm going to say you want the spell negate, and you want another body on board, so I almost always go 97 into 38. Then you got to give up your Numeron Dragon as a material, so you can't make the Numeron Dragon later. Might as well put him in defense mode. You don't really want him in one of these zones that can, Anima can take it. There's different things. They're pretty niche, but they do come up, so. Oh, I do have 62 as well. I've barely ever used the summon from grave thing, where it's just summon from field or grave, or whatever, or extra deck or grave as materials, I think is what it says. So I've got a battle stopper, I got an untargetable 3000 attack and defense, I got this guy who has quick effect on both players' turns, I got the solemn warning. Like, it's going to be hard to play, bud. And I don't want Regeki or something and just ruin my whole field. Wow, I just win here. So that was pretty much it, guys. I know it was a little wonky and whatnot. I probably made that a little bit difficult. So you can just add whatever you want here. It doesn't even matter. Contact's pretty nice. Yeah, you can just go contact. But I already have one in grave, so I'm like, I probably should add something besides contact. And then you really get going when you start using your trade-in. You get like the Superbias in the grave. And then you use like this card to bring back Superbia. Superbia brings back another fairy monster in your grave. And that's pretty much it. So, whatever. But I just think the dangers in Valhalla are just so important to the deck. Like, it basically just makes it more or less playable. Otherwise, it's not really that playable. I don't know what they did back then, but unless you're just playing like big monsters and cards that remove, like hand traps or floodgates, whatever, which, I mean, you could do that, but I didn't. So here's where I have two 10s. I could go for rank 10, just showing off some different things. I do not have Nastin on board. You could go for the spiders and all that. The level 6s and higher. So now I can only use that effect once per turn. But I should have a banishment too, so I can add cards. Or I can summon. Apparently that's the only card I have, so now we can go, still get to Ixchel, get whatever you want. So I can go Link 4 and a rank 10 right now. That's just because of the, mostly because of the Pot of Greeds and Graceful Charities and all that. You just are in such a good position. But yeah, you could put the trains in here, you can put the spiders in here. There's so many different things. But as of right now, there's nothing that I'm really scared of. You just kind of win. Thank you guys for watching. God bless. Have a good day. Love you. Bye.